One of the most debatable topics ever. Do the NFL rig games by the refs? And here's proof that they do.
Jimmy Graham, first down. Deliver the throw to Jimmy Graham. He goes and gets it, and that's good work. Now let's take a closer look and see exactly where the ball is when he goes to the ground. Well, we are inside 2 minutes. So if there's a review, it'll be initiated by the booth. For the moment, they've given Jimmy Graham enough for the first down. Leno Hill tried to knock it out. Start piecing this thing together. So, on the one look,
I think it was a stop that they had to make, but he's got to get to the 36, and he's really on bodies, and the ball just hits the ground when he does, and the forearm hits the ground when he gets to the 36. To me, I look at this and say it's got to stand.
Well, if it stands, that's basically it. Even if it's not a first down, Joe, if it's fourth down, I would have to believe that they would go for it. The Seahawks will be basically out of time. Pete Carroll is pleading his case. Here's another angle and look at it.
After review of the play, the ruling in the field stands as call. First down, Green Bay.
3 years as Seahawk. This big catch against them on third down yet again.
Massive 4 of those beat the Jaguars 1 year later, and Blakeman is back at it, this time taking down the Chiefs with his best friend Tom Brady. The evidence is overwhelming, as I'm sure you would expect from me. I'm not someone to jump on a trend and sarcastically point out the limits of the claims. No, I take this seriously. But before we move on, if you want more world-class investigative journalism and are capable of understanding jokes, feel free to subscribe. We've got a goal of 50,000 subscribers and you could help. Let's start where we always should, the irrefutable evidence. The one play that clearly helps the Patriots to win the game. That one call that you just can't justify with any existing NFL rule, and that gave the Patriots a second chance. Did you know that in this game there were 10 penalties totaling 89 yards altogether, and a massive 4 of those were against the Chiefs for a total of 28 yards? You know what that means? Obviously the referees helped the Patriots. It does. It's in the title of the video. Did you also know that only one team was given multiple first downs by penalties on a potentially game-winning drive in this game? And I'll let you guess which team that was. Okay, it was the Chiefs, but I bet you guessed the Patriots, and isn't that evidence in itself? But let's get down into it. The Patriots, on their final drive of regular time, got a roughing the passer call on this penalty. Oh, it wasn't their final drive. But the fact stands, it's not roughing the passer. And how could a referee ever think it is? The hand clearly strikes the face mask and moves the helmet. How could that look like contact to the head? I mean, just look at this non-call on Mahomes, where Flowers struck his shoulder pad and missed the helmet. How are these two non-identical plays not called the same way? Now, what the worst thing here is that it gave the Patriots a new set of downs when the Chiefs had stopped them on 3rd and 7. Oh, it was 2nd and 7. But still, it would have brought up 3rd and 7. There's no way that the Patriots could have converted a 3rd and long with the game on the line. They were 13 for 19 on 3rd down in the game as a whole. That means they didn't convert 6 of them, and that could have been one of them. I mean, just look at the other 3 penalties against the Chiefs. Illegal block in the back. Since when is blocking someone with your back in their back an illegal block in the back? And here, false start, I've seen the Chargers get away with worse on 2 occasions this season. And this one that overturned an interception, since when is standing with half your body over the ball lining up in the neutral zone? Next thing you know, opposing linebackers can't line up next to the running back anymore. Now, the last time I made a video like this, not everybody was convinced. For some reason, people thought my evidence of the referees cheating wasn't much evidence at all, more just stuff that I'd made up. Well, this time I've come prepared. I'm sure people will be quick to point out these non-calls on the Chiefs who committed no offensive or defensive pass interference penalties all game long, and that's because those weren't penalties. Defenders have always been allowed to jump on receivers for a piggyback as long as they ask first, and Eric Berry obviously asked Gronkowski for a ride. And this pick play, it's called a rub play. They are legal in football, and you'd know that if you learned the rules. At the line of scrimmage, 5 yards downfield, anywhere you want. There really are no rules here. Isn't that right, Philip Dorsett? At the end of the day, the evidence is overwhelming. Just look at this footage of Khalif Blakeman making contact with Tom Brady at the start of the game, just like he did at the end of the game against the Jaguars. This guy clearly didn't realize this event would be televised and gave himself away. He also overturned this muffed punt by Edelman, despite it looking like he touched it in multiple angles. Okay, other angles also clearly showed that no part of his body touched the ball, but no one angle showed it all, so the referees cheated. How can I justify it? I just can. They did. They cheated. The Patriots are the worst ever, not the best dynasty in sports history.
Hey here. Today I got a clip from the Bucks-Falcons game that shows how the refs will rig the game to help certain teams get ahead. In this case, the refs were helping the Bucks because they need Tom Brady to go and lose in the playoffs, I suspect. Anyway, well, as you can see here, this isn't a first down. Just look at where the ball is compared to the chain gang post thing. That's not a first down. So we'll replay this whole thing in order from the Fox feed. Basically, running back stretches out. That is not a first. And NFL doesn't really know how to spot the football, and they admit as much. That's not a first down. That would be what would be considered 4th and inches. This was 3rd down. And it's a very important drive because there's 56 seconds left in the game. So if the Bucks, and it's 3rd down, so if the Bucks don't get the first, then it's 4th down, and they have to kick a field goal. So the Bucks, if they make this first down, it's game over. They just kneel it down. That's what they do. That's not, like, look at this replay. At no point does this ball even cross the line. Not even close. Not even close. Doesn't cross the line. Look here. It's not even there when they get the chain. So nothing on this field indicates that this is a first down. Literally nothing. Now, and then the Bucks get the first down. The ref gives them the first down, and it's game over because of this call. I don't know why the video's freezing up. And here's the fun. They're doing like an official review of this whole scenario. The ref's holding the ball for some reason. I don't know why. And it's just ridiculous. This isn't a first down. I didn't cut up this video, so you'll see it gets worse. So the ref's still holding the ball. I don't know why he's holding the ball. But here comes he doesn't cross the plane. He doesn't break the plane at any point in that thing. Now, that line's not official, but as the commentator said, it's pretty accurate. Sorry about the noise. There's Raheem Morris talking to the ref, one of the refs. And look at this ref here. He just grabs the ball, casually moves it up a whole yard. Casually moves it up without even just moves it up, and that gives them the first down. But it doesn't give them the first down because the ball's still a little bit short. So the refs had to move it up a little bit further. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.
There you go. Proof that the refs rig games for some teams to win. That's a bombshell. You can't make stuff like that up. That's like video proof. And the videos are not fake. So yeah, what I think is, yeah, the refs do. In certain occasions, even in the playoffs, they do cheat. And when Tom Brady's playing, yeah, you know it's gonna be a cheating game. The refs go for certain teams like the Packers. And since it's Tom Brady playing the Packers aren't gonna go to the Super Bowl because Tom Brady's playing. So yeah, the refs do cheat. I think they do. And I think these videos prove it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.